this is a brainstorming activity, and what we're going to do is probably just take 5 minutes because of time. And I want you to list all the different perspectives you can think of to write your novella from. Get as wild and crazy as you like and get as creative as you like. And what I mean is when you write a book, you're usually writing it from a certain perspective or several people's perspectives, or maybe it's not the characters directly. I want you to just brainstorm and write down as many different perspectives you can think of to write your novella from. Any questions about that?
What's an example of a perspective?
Like, for example, with Jessie, maybe she chooses to write from the thoughts of a sloth. A sloth's perspective of something would be very different than a person's perspective of something. Get as wild and crazy as you want. You know, there's no right or wrong here. Just, it's a brainstorming to see just where are all the different creative perspectives you could come up with from writing your book from. Not that you would write your whole book from that perspective. I just want to spark some new ideas in you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just take 5 minutes and I'll let you guys know when that's done. Okay, I think time is up. If you guys could finish up if you're in the middle of a thought. And Jessie, would you like to share first?
Sure. I wrote that it could be written from any one of my characters' perspectives. I think the most interesting perspective would be Milo's as a child. His perspective would be very different. Or, of course, Elmo's perspective. And that might be fun to do at some point along the writing journey, to write what his view of the world is, because it could be really cute and fun to do that. But then I also write like a third person. Of course, I think that my book is probably going to be written from third person. Then I also wrote from the forest's perspective or from the tree's perspective, because again, those are two elements of my book.
There you go. That would create a lot of depth, I think, to include more than one perspective. Kara, you ready to share?
Yeah, the dream perspective, since every other chapter is a dream. And I guess the child perspective, because at the second to last 2 chapters is a kid. And then a judgmental perspective, like not the narrator, but other people being really judgmental or perceiving them as that. And the social media perspective and how people act on social media, and that affects the characters.
Speaking of that, Kara, that's the next brainstorming activity I want you guys to do. And just really quick, I want you to write down one event, one short event that happens in your novella.